name is Nicholas Mackay. I'm from Pasco, Washington. In college, I spent my summers working on my dad's small 12-acre estate vineyard on Red Mountain called Monte Scarlato Vineyard. It means the Amber Mountain. He started planting there in 2006, so when I was about 12 years old, I believe. And since then, I've helped him basically every step of the way, from development through today production and harvest. And so farming was pretty much inside my family to begin with. I like the freedom of being outdoors. It's there's something to it. You don't have someone telling, you don't have the boss breathing down your neck the whole time. You just know what needs to get done and you find a way to do it. When I started here, I was basically responsible for irrigation. So that included scheduling was one of my biggest responsibilities, which is very crucial when it comes to wine grapes. You kind of control the canopy, you control a lot of the grape quality by scheduling irrigation and knowing when to stress the vines without go without water, make them hurt a little bit, keep berry size small, keep canopies controlled, and control active growth after veraison time, which is after the berries start changing colors and start accumulating sugar. After that, we start controlling the canopy. We don't want the canopy to keep growing because actually it produces a different type of carbon molecule in it, which is essentially not as good for the wine quality in the end. So controlling that was something that's on a 2,000-acre basis, and having very limited access to soil moisture probes at this point, and not having much of a crew that is able to do pressure bomb testing and things like that. It comes down to a lot of being able to do what I call roadside viticulture, using your driving around in your truck and probing the ground yourself and making determinations, making decisions based off that. Having my dad establish his own vineyard did help quite a bit. I can't say that I'd ever would have been involved with this if I didn't. I was originally planning on doing a history major and then going to law school, and I just shook my head and said, all right, I got to get a new degree. So I went and applied for the viticulture, or got into the viticulture program, and in the first week I was taking field trips out to hands-on vineyards to see what's really going on. It was more something I was looking for in a tactical, more applicable. The degree was more applicable to exactly what you're going to be doing. It provides you with a foundation that you can come out of college and get a job. In this day and age, I feel like you hear so many stories about, yeah, I have a degree in this, this, and this, but I can't find a job anywhere. Well, with viticulture and enology, especially in the Washington industry, you go through the program, and if you're motivated and you're ready to work and ready to use the knowledge that you've learned and put it in practice in the field, you're going to find a job and you're going to do great in it. And so what I find especially with Washington viticulture is that it is such a new industry that even the oldest growers are interested in new techniques, and they're willing to spend the money to see how that will affect their product. There's something to be said for being the new guy on the block, that you're more willing to try new things to increase what you have, to better yourself, to better the industry. And I think Washington viticulture does a pretty good job of that.